In year 2 under Bruce Arians, the Buccaneers have their sights set on doing better than the 7-9 they managed last year. A league-leading defense but a league-bottom offense won't get it done this year, so in the draft we focused on the O-line. Now coming into week 2, and DeMar Dotson would like to help Dan Weaver, our rookie right guard, get better, and we'll get him to help him out with run blocking. We're going to build this offense around the run until we can get that big arm vertical quarterback that Arians wants. On the defensive side, we've got some bad news to begin the season. We took a chance on defensive tackle Raheem Lindsley in the 3rd round. He had a history of substance abuse problems, and in the first week of the preseason, we found out that Lindsley will be missing the first 2 weeks of his rookie season due to a suspension for violating the league's substance abuse policy. And that completes our preseason activity. And of course, we took a look at the guys in those games, but there's no surprise changes and nothing worth showing. Now week 1, and let's begin by setting our goal for this season. There is only one thing that Bruce Arians will accept: playoff football. And the quest for that begins against the Atlanta Falcons, who of course have more than one X factor on offense, but the one we have to look out for is Matt Ryan this week, and we'll try to slow him down because we know with his weapons it will be difficult to do any more than just slowing him down. So let's kick off this 2020 season literally with this kick, and also of course with our first game of the season, and it will be the rookie Nelson, running back and kick returner in this season, who brings it out, doesn't take it very far, just to the 25-yard line. And now Alex Smith, the new quarterback, starting terribly with an interception. His first play for the Buccaneers is an interception, looking for Chris Godwin. So let's see how this defense looks this year. And that doesn't look too promising either, as Ridley gets a big catch down the sideline there. It's finally a tackle by Evans. And then 1st and goal, and we're struggling to tackle people right now. 2nd and goal, and we're really struggling. If Matt Ryan can run through the attempted tackle of Levante David, we've got problems. 3rd and goal, we come up strong. Bo Allen with the stop, holding them to just a field goal. And we start this season on offense trying to run the ball after a bit of a miscue by passing the ball, and we learn our lesson. And now, going in the air again, 2nd and 12 to Cameron Brate. A 3rd and 6, and plenty of time in the pocket, and finding again Cameron Brate. What we do expect from Alex Smith is that he'd be a bit better at spreading the ball between the receivers, as he goes here to Josh Gordon, who gets a block from the rookie running back, and Josh Gordon springs this one all the way to the 12-yard line. And now we give the ball to Darius Guice, who's got a huge hole, and anybody could run through that gap for a touchdown, but Darius Guice gets the touchdown, the first touchdown of our season. It's a rushing one, and that's a good one. And on defense, Murphy Bunting struggling right now with Calvin Ridley. 1st and 10 from the 45, and basically the exact same play again, and Murphy Bunting not doing anything right now. 2nd and 9, Matt Ryan is hot, he's on fire, and he's firing the ball to Julio Jones for almost a touchdown. Now a pitch to Devontae Freeman, who can't get it. A decent stop there from Devin White. 3rd and goal, and we got him all the way down to 3rd and goal, but then they get the completion to AJ Darby, wearing Austin Hooper's old number, but it's not Austin Hooper, as we get an injury from Darius Guice there, and that is terrible news for us. We want to run the ball, and we've just lost our starting running back. He won't be back for the rest of this game, and now on 1st and 10, we're passing the ball. We've got a decent, promising rookie running back, and we've got Alex Smith, who should do okay, but he's under some pressure here. Couldn't find anybody open to get the ball to, and he'll take the sack, and that'll end the drive. And then we get a nice stop here on defense. Devin White, 1-yard line. It's not quite a safety. Getting again just the 1-yard line. Not quite a safety. 4th and 14. They punt. We can't get the block, but it was pretty close. And now Nelson, the rookie, let's see what he can do on punt returns, as he gets a spin move there, gets away now, looking to break to the right side. Nelson with some space here, over the 20-yard line to the 15, and he is stopped by 2 defenders. And a great start there from Nelson. We're giving the ball here on the ground as well. Nelson fighting for that 1st down. Maybe it's not so bad that Guice is gone, because he's filling in quite well. 1st and goal now, looking for Brate. Brate catches it. Brate will celebrate as if he scored a touchdown, but he didn't actually score a touchdown. Now a 3rd and goal. We'll give the ball here to Mike Evans on a quick slant behind the defenders for the touchdown, and that'll be the first receiving touchdown of the season. It goes to our number 1 receiver. 3rd and 8 now for the Falcons, going deep to Julio Jones. Evans is there, but Julio Jones makes the catch anyway. We had him on 3rd and 8. They don't just get a 1st down, they get into the red zone, and on one of the next plays, they get a touchdown there. And now we're struggling as we lose the ball. It's Peyton Barber, who's supposed to be filling in the power back duties for Darius Guice. Instead, he just loses the ball. A 1st and 10, it's an interception on Murphy Bunting. That's a great turnaround. Immediately after a fumble, Murphy Bunting gets it, runs the wrong way, probably scared of Julio Jones. And now Barber with a decent run here. We're not just going to throw him off the field because he had one fumble. 3rd and 6, Alex Smith with some time, but nobody really open downfield. gets a completion to Justin Watson, but it's not really worth anything as Devontae Freeman finds a huge hole through the middle, just straight through the middle. Murphy Bunting's not fast enough to catch him, and Devontae Freeman will score a touchdown. And all of a sudden, the Falcons are starting to get a little bit of separation here. When we started the game, at one point, we were winning the game, but now we really can't do anything. The score's 24-14. We can't move the ball. We give it back to the Falcons, and it's a completion to Julio Jones. And now Julio Jones is in a foot race with Murphy Bunting, who can't catch him. Murphy Bunting can't catch anybody today. A 51-yard touchdown to follow the 70-plus yard touchdown. And now we're really just struggling. 3rd and 10. Throw in a screen pass because we don't need to make this any worse than it already is. Matt Bryan again finding Julio Jones for a first down, and that's going to be repeated quite often today. Devontae Freeman here breaking one tackle, finally being taken down. That'll make him punt the ball, so we get the ball here. Maybe we've got a chance. 8 minutes left in this game as Gordon catches the ball, runs down the sideline for a first down. 1st and 10, 7 minutes left. Quite a lot of points to make up, but Evans makes a good catch there for a ball that wasn't technically intended for him. Poor throw, but it works out. 1st and 10, throwing over the middle to Josh Gordon again, and Josh Gordon loses the ball, and we just cannot catch a break today as Deion Jones returns that one over the 20-yard line. There's nothing we can do right today, literally nothing we can do right, as Devontae Freeman wasn't even sprinting and he got away from everybody, breaks a tackle there, gets all the way to the 30-yard line before he's stopped. 3rd and 2, now it's a quick pass to Jones. It's just a naked screen, and Jones takes that one in because the tackle wasn't made. So 2 receiving touchdowns for him today, and now Smith having to drop back deep to just get something here. Evans going up for this one, making the grab. Incredible. 24-yard line. Now just dropping back again and going straight for Evans again. Why not go to him when he's on fire? And Evans gets his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game and the season. An incredible style on that one, just going up and beating the man. 2-point conversion, we try it here. Alex Smith can't even get the ball out. We wanted to help the offensive line in the draft, but there wasn't really much to do. Not many players to get, so it's not really that much improved as he goes deep again for Evans here, trying. Doesn't get it to him, but it is pass interference, so we'll be able to go downfield on that one anyway. I'm not so sure about that call, but it went in our favour, so we'll take it, but immediately then throw a interception. Alex Smith obviously trying to make something happen here late in this game. Keanu Neal getting the interception, and that will end that game there. So first game, it's not good. We lost by 18 points. It could have been closer. We lost the ball a lot. That really doesn't help us. Turnovers in bad field position as well. But bad news gets worse as Darius Geis will be missing the next 2 games with an injury. So let's just please get out of this week onto week 2 and try and get on with this. At least we've got Nelson at running back. That's a slight bright spot in the fact that we've lost our starting running back, a very good running back, to injury for 2 games. We've got Nelson. So let's get into this game against the Lions. Of course, there's a couple of people to look out for here, but apparently no X factors. Matthew Stafford certainly can cause us some problems, especially if we don't take him seriously enough. And he starts straight away throwing the ball, getting it out to Marvin Jones, and he is injured. Let's see how the Lions deal with that one. They deal with it by trying to run the ball. Kerryon Johnson getting 2 goes here. 1st and 10, the big run there for the first down. 3rd and 7 now. Stafford looking to throw and going to his big target, the X-Factor tight end. Well, I don't know why they didn't mention him in the pre-game planning. And now Stafford with just enough time going back to his tight end again. Just shy of the first down, and now 3rd and goal, going for it, looking to pass. It's bounced into the air and still caught. Perfect luck for the Lions, terrible luck for us. How does it happen? We've never had anything that good happen to us, but it happens to the Lions there, and they get the first touchdown of the game as Nelson finds a little bit of a gap there. Now 3rd and 3, Nelson the ball again, getting the first down. So on 1st and 10, and Smith looking to pass now, rolling out, throwing back across his body, getting Evans there in some tight coverage, but Mike Evans can make those catches. Smith now going over the middle to O.J. Howard, who gets the catch there. And now we're moving down the field, just outside of the red zone on 3rd and 8, and Nelson running the ball there, but unfortunately we're not able to get it, so we have to settle for a field goal, and that should have been an interception by Carlton Davis. 3rd and 7 for the Lions. Can we get him off the field? Yes, we can, with a nice stop there from Eric Berry, forcing that ball out, forcing an incompletion. 2nd and 8 going again over the middle to Mike Evans. And Smith is starting to build up a little bit of chemistry with Mike Evans. He goes there quite often. And O.J. Howard, we're expecting a lot of use of the tight ends with Alex Smith. That's where he likes to go. 3rd and 14. And he is sacked, taken down by Trey Flowers. And that'll stop that drive. So 7 and 3 still the score. And now Kerryon Johnson breaking about 4 tackles on 1 run there. 3rd and inches, they give it to him. We tried everything to stop this. We waited for the run and they just run straight through us. 3rd and 7. We can't do anything defensively right now. But Jamel Dean there, the 2nd-year player, coming up strong. First and 10 now for Smith, and he goes back to Evans. Evans running some different routes this season to maybe what he did last season, or rather getting the ball on some different routes, a lot more over the middle rather than just outside stuff. Another nice catch there. First and 10 for Smith, and now he's going, wanting it all in the end zone with Evans, and he can't quite hold on to it. Third and 10. Smith this time looking for Justin Watson, who can't make the catch and will unfortunately have to just settle for a field goal there. But now we're in the second half. The score is 10-6. We're staying in this game and now moving down the field. Cameron Brake getting involved as well. Alex Smith great at involving a bunch of different receivers, and on 3rd and 3 he can't get rid of the ball fast enough and he is sacked. We pin him at the 1 yard line. There's chance for a safety, but we don't get it. Stopped at the 1. 3rd and 6, and it's a completion, and they get a first down. We can't allow that to happen, but this defense right now has been a little bit like a sieve, just letting everything through, but a nice play there. If we're going to be bad, at least we need some turnovers, and that's exactly what we got there. 2nd and 7, Chris Godwin with the catch, just shy of a first down. 3rd and 1 now, keeping the ball in the air, and Justin Watson with a nice catch, and that's all the way to the 30-yard line. So again, a first down, and now going to the end zone again for Evans, and somehow Slay is able to break that one up, even though he was beaten. 2nd and 10, going back that direction again, and Godwin can't make the catch. Just no luck right now with catches. Going now just for a screen because we don't want to throw an interception, trying to get a first down and a field goal. We'll make this a 1-point game with plenty of time in this game, as Barry makes a nice tackle there on 3rd and 8. So we've got the ball back, and now it's just a 1-point deficit. Can we do something? Smith going over the top, and that's unfortunate. He was hit as he released it. It still found Gordon. It bounced into the air and was picked off by Darius Slay. And on 3rd and 2, we went all-out blitz there on Stafford, and we got him. And now 6 minutes left in this game. Nelson with a run, picking up the first down. We need some points here, and we can take the lead. That's about the most simple explanation of how football works ever. It is a bad, inaccurate throw there. A terrible throw. Just ignore all those linemen apparently just waving as they go the wrong direction. Play switching is terrible. 3rd and 10 as we stay immersed in this game, and Murphy Bunting coming down to make the tackle, so we'll hold them to a field goal. The score is 13-9. So now we're going to need a little bit more than just a field goal to win this game, or rather take the lead. So a touchdown or nothing, but it really doesn't look like it's going to happen with today's luck. 2nd and 20. Smith having to drop deep just to have enough time to throw. Tries Gordon. It's popped out. It's incomplete. So now 3rd and 20, and we're going to have to go for it. Looking for O.J. Howard. Thrown into the air, and Chris Godwin with the catch. The Lions scored a touchdown like that earlier. We get a huge first down with that exact same kind of play. Right as we said earlier in the game, we don't get that kind of luck. We get it when it matters the most. 3rd and 4. A completion to Miller. Looked incomplete, and now Miller through the middle of 6 people for a touchdown. Scott Miller. That's his first career reception. And what an incredible touchdown. There is literally 5 defenders there. He just splits all of them, runs into the end zone. So now the score 16-13. We've got the lead, but it's just 1 field goal, and that's a big gain right there. That's going to help the Lions get into field goal range, maybe a little bit more right now. They've got a whole minute left, and they do have Matthew Stafford at quarterback as they get another first down. We can't stop anything right now. 1st and 10. 30 seconds left. Stafford going for the corner, and he gets him. It's inside the 10-yard line. Looking for Hawkinson, and he gets him, and it's inside the 5 at the 2-yard line, and we managed to hold them to a field goal, and now we're in overtime. We won the toss, so we get to start, obviously, and Gordon gets the catch, goes out of bounds there, and now we're just moving down the field. Of course, a touchdown wins this game. A field goal gives them a chance to score, as well as a nice completion there to Gordon. We're moving well right now. 3rd and 6, however, struggling for options, finding Evans but throwing it too far out of bounds. So we settled for the field goal, and now Hawkinson with a first down. The Lions moving down the field. If they score a touchdown, obviously they win the game. If they tie the game, we have another chance to have the ball with however much time is left. And right now there are only 2 minutes left in this game as Stafford goes over the middle again to Hawkinson for another first down just outside of the 20. And we need to stop them because we want some time ourselves here to maybe get something. Bo Allen, it would have been 3rd and something. Instead, it was a new first down. 3rd and goal, we stopped them. And now we got a chance with 24 seconds left in this game. Looking for Godwin, and it's pass interference, putting us close to field goal range. Looking for Bray, and it's intercepted. And that will end the game unless, of course, the Lions get into field goal range here. And Matt Stafford getting out of that contact from Levante David. Completing now to Kerryon Johnson, who is completely uncovered. Has a free run at the field goal line. Bounces off the contact of Evans out of bounds. 3 seconds left. The flag on the field. Holding. Offense. Offensive holding saves that from almost being a terrible loss. but it's still just a tie. That's not a win. We don't want that. We wanted to win that game. We could have won that game. If we would have played at the beginning like we played at the end, we would have won that game, but next week we got a chance to make up for it.